Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I look sunburnt again.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's
one
the
of the
chroma
few
key.
one of the few days of the summer I haven't been this sunburnt.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We have more Dark Tidings tonight. There is a triple Officer's Blaster deck in this pod. There's another deck with Officer's Blaster. There's like 3 zaps to go around.
Evil Twin.
It doesn't deserve the
It's
name
our
Evil
first
Twin.
one, right, of the series. But it's
Hey,
not.
Zoke, how's it going?
Hey, Zoe. Welcome. It's a bad Evil Twin deck.
It's
tonight,
it's
Zoe.
not a good Evil Twin deck. It's got an Evil Witch of the Dawn in it. And I think that's the highlight for literally the entire deck, though. Unfortunately, I mean that evil PI Sweven might
It has
do.
a Tide card in it.
Oh yeah, it has a Tide card.
Yeah.
You bought 36 cards
Yeah.
and you got a Tide card for free.
Yeah. It's got the Tide card and the Witch of the Dawn.
So yeah, it's probably not gonna watch. It goes 3-0 tonight.
Just from matchup. And then it's going to get wrecked.
Just from matchups, and then it's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, it's
It'd get wrecked by something decent.
terrible.
I
I think it does have a tertiate. I do like tertiate.
Tertiate's good. I like Tertiate.
The rest of it, vomitous.
So there was some news in the board game community. All I have to say is be a safe space for people. If you see somebody being harassed or bothered in any way, please make sure that you know that they know that they're safe with you, and do not put up or make excuses for abusers.
No.
There is no excuse for treating another human being as property or for abusing another human being or making them feel less than. So
No.
that's all I have to say because there's no Keyforge news this week.
Our job as humans is to be nice to other humans.
Mm-hmm.
And then animals.
Mm-hmm.
Just be nice.
And then eat those animals.
And then treat them nicely until
With
they
mustard.
go in the freezer. Ooh, and barbecue sauce.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Tiny goes to the butcher September 1st.
Now we just move straight on to food. That's what you get here. Very, very serious. Be a nice person, and now we're on food again.
We're going straight back to the butcher shop, right?
So yeah, just be nice to people. And if somebody comes to you and says somebody's doing something, maybe believe that person so that they have a safe space to air their concerns out. And don't make excuses for people being crappy to other people. Because there's no excuse for being crappy to somebody else.
No.
Especially if it went on for years and years and years. So, anyway, matchups.
Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt.
Admiral versus Diaz the Meager. This has 2 zaps and 2 diplomatic gungs. It's got Zenzik. A Forgive or Forget. I think I'm beginning to remember this deck. It did pretty good if I remember right. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. If I remember right, this deck is basically, it does not want Static Collection Array, ever. Because there's nothing in this deck that raises or lowers the tide. Oh, it's got an Australis Seaborg. It's got a Mecha Buoy too. Oh yeah, now I remember this deck. This deck was did not do well if those artifacts got played because it just lost the game. Because it had to forge keys for 7 and the other deck got an amber every turn.
Got it each turn.
Mm-hmm. And one of the decks in this pod has a Tide Warp. I think it's that one.
I don't remember. Oh, yep. Start of your turn.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those matchup things. I think in Dark Tidings Sealed can lead to some very, very interesting issues.
This one has Book, Chronophage, Staunch Knight. I like Staunch Knight. I know he's not like a life-altering guy, but
Staunch Knight's a good mid-range Sanctum card. You're never upset to see a Staunch Knight in your Sanctum side. And I mean, you can say that about a lot of cards. You're not good to see them in a house, but Staunch Knight, you're always just like, okay, I can fight some stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna live long enough to do something. It causes an inconvenience for your opponent to get rid of. Because it's so tanky.
Yeah. Especially in this set, you get him out, he's going to be hard to fight off unless you got some dinos.
And if you have a shoulder armor in the deck, Staunch Knight gets even better.
Oh, shoulder armor. And who's going first?
Me.
Okay.
Seven. No. Yeah, that's not a good hand. I after a hand like that, I'm like, I don't know what this deck specifically wants me to do. It's got some interesting stuff in here, but the other one, that Danky of Sudenwater, looked like a lot more fun to play. I remember playing it. I don't know why I just gravitate towards Untamed decks so much more in this set. I don't think that Untamed's the most powerful house. I just think it fits my playstyle a little better.
Well, I think it's racy too in this one.
Yeah.
It can be. It can be
Well,
also
and
fighty too in this one.
Yeah.
And it combos well with the other houses.
I think part of it is I really like the utility that we have in Untamed in this set, because you got a little bit of creature destruction with infighting and Fangtooth and all that. You got the artifact destruction. You got some race in there.
You have the only artifact destruction.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, actually. Is there other artifact? Straight artifact destruction?
Shadow.
No, Shadows has borrow.
Shadows has using.
And borrow, but borrow doesn't take care of like a Kixel Stone or...
it's passive. Passive usage. Which is good for Omni stuff, but...
There might be some rares, but the only rares that are coming to mind are in Untamed. This is not a good hand. We will play Lapisaurus.
What's he do?
Has taunt.
Okay.
And whenever he gets attacked, that creature has to exalt before fight.
Okay. Star Alliance. Book. Lieutenant. Kirker. And then that guy.
Teresa.
Which makes him Omni House.
Well, matches the neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay. Saurian. Senator Quintina, you don't have any to capture. Venator Altum. Reap. Draw 2.
Sanctum. Lord Galgotha. Staunch Knight. Marshal Ewer. Raise the Tide. And Bring Low.
For a pip.
Yeah. I will draw 4. Oh, and reap. Do Didn't want to bring low that early, but what can you do?
Yeah. That's... Saurian. Cornus and Octavia there. Pterodactyl.
Jeez.
It's into place stunned. Let's take 8. Fight, trade, ultimately. Because takes the 3 hazardous and then they exchange for 5. Venator is going to kill Golgotha, taking 3 and exalting. And Lapisaurus is going to reap. Already. Draw 2. Probably more dinosaur creatures and pass turn.
Seems like it. Star Alliance. Diplomatic Gung. He's Star Alliance.
Okay.
He's going to kill their...
Has to exalt before fight.
Okay. Rocketeer Triska. Reap. Can. Book.
You don't call it, you just reveal.
Reveal the top card.
It's not Star Alliance, you're now on a Logos turn.
Anomaly Exploiter. Bilge Warden to capture onto Can. Draw 6. Pass turn.
Okay. Star Alliance. Wait, hold on. No, I have the Tide. So I'm going to call Logos. In place Immersive Principle to make you lose 1. Because I only have 1, so I can't lose.
Yep.
I'm going to put Static Charge there. Draw 2. Same number I'm going to draw for most of the game, it seems.
Okay. Star Alliance. Reap. He's now Star Alliance.
Okay.
I'll Reap. Change the tide. Because of him, I get to use someone.
Mm-hmm.
Reap here. Espian's gonna run into here. Reap. Book. I don't ready.
Nope. And Book is exhausted.
Book is exhausted. Pass turn.
Okay, Saurian. Unstun Pterodactyl. Cornison is going to Reap. Venator Altum is going to fight and kill the Diplomat. Doesn't take aim because of armor.
Yep.
Play Consul Primus. Capture. It's not worth it. Play Physicus Felix. Nothing happens because the tide is not high. Play Spoils of Battle. Capture. Capture, 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 capture. Ready. Draw 3.
8 out of 14 cards have been Saurian. $20.
16.
So half your cards.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the information you have right now, if I have more Saurian in hand, you don't know. It could be 12 out of 16.
Since it all froze up.
Not all of it.
Just part of
Okay,
it.
there we go. We're good again.
Alright. Sanctum. Sir Beaver. Marshal Yuer's gonna kill here. Taking 3. Cleansing Wave.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Taxing Journey. Capture 3. And I will draw 3.
Okay. Star Alliance. Colonist Chapman. Going to play Unity or Discord. User-friendly non-Star Alliance creature. Consul Primus is going to Reap. I get 2 because of Colonist Chapman. Each of their non-Star Alliance neighbors has Reap, gain 1. Gonna move this. Here. Play Diplomatic Gung. We're gonna make Pterodactyl Star Alliance. Pterodactyl's gonna fight Rocketeer Triska. Take 4. Kill these 3. Take 4, not 6. Physicus Felix is gonna Reap.
Why is that?
Oh, hold on. Because I'm playing another Diplomatic Gung to make Physicus Felix Star Alliance, and he will Reap. Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't play the card. And then I will play Science Officer King Can. Alrighty. Draw 5.
Logos. Hydra Cataloger. Information Exchange. Chronophage. Anomaly Exploiter to kill here. I'm an idiot. Think twice to play Cleansing Wave and purge it.
Gain 2.
Draw 4.
Saurian. Endless Numeri. Take control of an enemy creature with amber on it. While under your control, it belongs to House Saurian. Gonna take control of Sir Beaver. It is now House Saurian instead of its original house. Going to play Decadence to move this here. Reap with Consul Primus for 2 because of Colonist Chapman. 1, 2. Move this there. Venator Altum is going to kill Chronophage. Taking 1. Exalting. And Physicus Felix is going to reap. And we'll check with 10 and draw 2. Oh, reap with Herbivore, because he's Saurian. Check with 11. Draw 2.
Star Alliance. Triska. Officer's Blaster. Lieutenant Walmart. Book.
Really should action that when you're using it, just saying.
I called it, and then I went to turn it, and you said, you don't do it. Then you did it after me, so I was all confused. So, book, Sanctum.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Discard Grand Melee. It would actually hurt me worse than you. Draw 4.
Oh, I don't forge because you reap with Volmart.
No, I didn't want reap with him.
Well, he came
He
in ready.
just came in ready.
Okay.
I didn't reap.
He was exhausted, so I...
So keys are 9.
Yep, I'm...
Yep.
And your Book of LEQ readies.
Yep.
That was what I did before. I didn't exhaust it. I readied it.
Okay.
And then you readied it after you lost the turn, so I made you exhaust it again.
Okay.
Logos. Armadrone. Howling Pit. Seaborg. Phase Shift. Zap for 4 to kill Triska. Ready. Draw 6.
Logos. Theory to play the top card. Science. Tide Warp. Phase Shift for 1 from Science. Strange Ordination for 3 for 4. And Anomaly Exploiter for here. And draw 4. Oh, one more for Howling Pit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Logos. Take the Tide. Archive. Would have been nice if I gotten any of my early game stuff early. Discard Macabui. Play Submersive Principle. You lose 4. Armadrone is going to fight Lieutenant Volmart. Deal it 1 damage and steal 1. Going to reap with Australis Seaborg and kill Lieutenant Volmart. Can play Final Analysis. Draw 9.
Draw 1.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Final Analysis is still there. Seven, 8, 9. Ugh. Well, you win, but guess I get to play it out and see. Play Zenzi Zenzi Zenzik. Play Forgive or Forget to archive 2 cards of different types from my discard pile. Action. Creature. Discard Oldagad, discard Mechabooey. At 9, supposed to be at 9. Check with 8.
Take the Tide, archive. Leave it there.
Are you going to take chain? Oh, for Tide Warp.
Yep. Information to steal 2. Because you stole 1 on your last turn when you fought. Primary Mori. Phase Shift to Hammergram him. Anomaly Exploiter. Draw 3.
Forge. Saurian, pick up the archive. Lapisaurus. Console Primus to capture. Console Primus. Medicus Lacus. Spoils the battle. Capture. Capture, capture. Pass turn. Oh, I archived the top card.
Star Alliance picking up my archive. Play that.
That's exhausted, by the way.
Why is that?
Because I raised the tide at the beginning of your turn.
CSR. So he's Logos and Star Alliance.
No, he's not Logos and Star Alliance. He can be used as if he has in the neighboring house. He's not of the neighboring house.
Okay.
He does not count as a Star Alliance creature.
Espeon. There. I'll take the Tide. Archiving. That readies him. Reap. Archiving a card.
No, you archive a card from your hand.
It says Reap, archive a card.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't
from my
say
hand.
archive the top card of your deck.
Oh,
That's
sorry. I'm gonna draw it anyway. So
well, I know
Yeah,
that. I was just
gotcha.
it can't be in your archive was what I was saying, not that it matters.
I'll draw 3 and shut a chain.
Saurian, pick up the archive. Play Senator Quintina to capture one. Reap. Reap. Fight CR Officer Hawkins. Doesn't take any damage because he has 2 armor. Reap. Check with 6, draw none, shed none. Pass turn. Hydro Cataloger.
No, it was all your bitching that did it. That's what worked. When you can draw 12 dinosaurs each time, that's what worked. Because you captured all my stuff every time, and I couldn't do nothing about it. Because you captured all of it there at the end.
Yeah.
Enough for a key and a half. Board wipe versus no board wipe. That'll do it.
Okay, fair trade wins. Okay.
I don't think any of mine have board wipes. Well, this one does have final analysis, but
It's about getting it set up if you can. I mean, if you'd had creatures out, it wouldn't have mattered. Danky versus Evil Twin.
if the next set's worse than this, I won't be buying lots of boxes, I'll tell you that right now. This stuff is, whoever decided this was the way, the meta.
Well, that's the thing is, I personally don't think we pulled it like a Dark Tidings deck that's going to do anything in Archon. I think they're so rare that, like, it's not. I do think they exist. I just don't think that we found one yet.
You got a board wipe and then...
And I think Dark Tidings
over.
versus Dark Tidings is going to be very different than Dark Tidings versus other sets. That is something we haven't tried yet.
Yep.
With one of the decks that can actually, because I think a Dark Tidings deck that beats other Dark Tidings deck won't necessarily beat other sets. Because if you think about it, like a lot of our close games, we're swapping the tide back and forth and trying to get the most use out of everything. Well, if I'm playing a Coda deck, I don't want to take 3 chains. A lot more of those effects, I think, become more static. And if you're giving a deck chains, I don't care about Hydro Cataloger if I'm playing another set.
No.
Heads. Three chains for 1 archive, if it does nothing else for your deck, doesn't make a lot of sense. I will keep.
I will not.
Did you get your evil? What's them call it? What's the one we were talking about? the...
No, I got the Sensor Philo one.
Oh.
Deal 5 to a creature with Amber on it.
I don't think you have any of the combo cards for that in that deck. Like, because if you could do that with with that moving around stuff,
Well, yeah,
I think they'd be pretty good. But that's what it feels like. Is a lot of the cards in this set are specialized to synergize only with a few other cards, and if you don't pull those cards, it doesn't matter.
No, there's a lot of computer shortcomings. I feel like there's not.
Yeah.
You didn't get any of the hits. If you don't get them, then the
I
deck's
just felt like in
worthless.
other sets, combos were more common. And they were more broad. Like, Diplomatic Gung's an excellent example of a card that does well. Because it just combos with everything. Like,
Yeah.
that's why Star Alliance is so good in this set, because Star Alliance works with every other house.
Yeah. Okay. For the pip, a Coelho
Inkleo, right?
formation.
Shadows. Trickle down. Raise the tide. Little Neff. Hobnobber. Ring of Invisibility. Oh. Hobnobber, Ring of Invisibility, then Little Neff. I always forget that stupid card has Omega. Draw 4.
Logos. Science. Forgive or forget. To archive 2 different cards, 2 different types. I've only got 1, so I'm just going to do science.
Okay.
And gain 1 from Forgive or Forget. Vespian. Final Analysis. Gain 1 pip from science. Draw 1. Draw 3.
Star Alliance. Play Make It So.
Make it so.
Choose a house. I'm going to choose Star Alliance. It is. I'm going to draw Officer's Blaster and trigger it again. Agent Septia, trigger it again. Key Frog. Reveal the top card of that. Oh, so it just stays there. Play Diplomatic Gun, making Diplomatic Gun house discs. Play Walmart. Play Agent Septia. Three Officer's Blasters. And a Light of the Archons on Diplomatic Gun. Draw 4. Check with 6.
Saurian. Paraguardian. Ostracized to lose 1.
Purge this.
Yep. Draw 2.
Forge. Untamed. Shoot. Shadows. Play Jackie Tar. Discard Kerwallop. Discard Kerwallop. Draw 3.
Untamed Chonkers. Don't bother. Witch of the Dawn to destroy Chonkers.
And I couldn't do that to Mordovus. Chonk had to get his +1 power counter.
Yeah. Ready. Choose a house, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's of that house, archive it and gain 1. Otherwise, discard it. I'm going to say it's Saurian.
So you're going to reap?
Yep.
Okay. Archive it and gain 1.
Ritual of Life. Way of the Pixie.
Well, that's a combo. With Ritual of Life and Witch of the Dawn.
Yeah.
Okay. Untamed. Mollymawk to kill the ritual. Old Patty. Keyfrog. Persistence Hunting for Saurian. To exhaust your Paraguardian. Ready, draw 4.
Sorry, I'm picking up my archive. Aquila.
Are you giving something skirmish that might matter? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was just making sure.
No, it's irrelevant. Carpa Venom. Here and here. Ostracize the lose one. Kill him. Lose one. Censor Philo to kill Volmart. Draw 2.
Untamed. Play Chelonia. Reap with Old Patty. Bottom 3. Play Gain 1 from Chelonia. Play. Gain 1 from Chelonia. Play. Gain 1 from Chelonia. Reap with Mollymock. Reap with Keyforge. Discard Infighting. Check with 7, draw 2.
Untamed. Witch of the Dawn's gonna swing at Chelonia.
Okay.
Assert dominance. Paraguardian's gonna kill Chelonia. I'll take the tide. Keep water Gruen. Draw 1, shed a chain.
Forge for 6. Call Untamed. Reap. 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 Teresa could be used just if it belonged to either of its neighbors' houses. They're both untamed. Reap. 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 Play Mollymock. Destroy the trickle-down theory. Draw 1, check with 7.
And you're on your 3rd key already?
Yeah, because I forged with the Star Alliance and then I went in to check with the Chelonia last turn. Sorry, that wasn't me dragging out the game. I didn't remember forging the first key, so Otherwise, I would have fought with Keyfrog and just won right then. So, sorry about that.
I didn't remember you forging the first key either because I wasn't even a quarter of the way into my deck.
Okay, I am on Ophelia. You are on Admiral. This has a Bumblebird and a Chonkers and a Trojan Sauropod.
I don't know. I didn't get a quarter of the way into my deck. That's why it felt weird. It seemed way too fast.
It's because the Make It So hit 2 Star Alliance cards when I already had 4 in hand.
Nice.
So, getting lucky really mattered.
Zero flow. Feel it.
Six.
Tails.
I'll keep. I think I have this card.
Just gonna go back to fighting boards off. Instead of going for amber. See if that works in this set.
Mookling. Sorry, Evil Mookling.
Logos. Australis. Forgive or forget.
Untamed. Ritual of Life. Way the Pixie. Rape for 2. Fangtooth. Draw 3 and a turn kill the Mookling.
Alright. That one has infighting. Saurian.
Untamed.
Okay.
Infighting.
I didn't mean to draw it right then, Clay.
Play Flumph. Play a Chonkers. Ritual of Life, the Chonkers. Return a different friendly creature from a discard pile to my hand. Return the Mookling to my hand. Discard the Mookling. Ready. Draw 3. End of turn. Kill Console Primus.
Star Alliance. Diplomatic Gung. He's Star Alliance to read. Light of the Archons. I guess that doesn't matter. I don't think that has 2, but I'm going to do it anyway. Can. Discard Grand Alliance. Zap for 4 to here.
Alright.
2, 4. That way one of my bigger guys lasts longer. Maybe.
Untamed. Play Deepwater Growing for 2. Play Ritual of Life to destroy Deepwater Growing. If I do return a different creature from my discard pile to my hand, I'm going to return Chonkers.
You like Chonkers.
I'm going to play Chonkers, who gets a +1. Flumph is going to fight and kill Cornus and Octavia. We'll give 2 +1 power counters to Chonkers. Play Witch of the Dawn, destroy another friendly creature. If I do, play a different creature from my discard pile. Destroy Flumph. Play Deepwater Growing. Ready and use Deepwater Growing. Ready and reap. End of turn, kill Science Officer King Ken. Draw 2. Check with 8.
Star Alliance. Hawkins. For 2. Chapman. Reap. Oh, he gain 1, so I gain another.
No, because it's only non-star lance.
Oh. Okay. With him, he's going to trade with Chonkers.
There's no chonking fun to be had around here.
No. Diplomatic Gung. He's gonna kill and trade. Shield you later. Draw 4.
Forge. Untamed.
Man, you're like sticking with that crap.
Deepwater Gruin is going to reap. Going to Ritual of Life. Destroy friendly creature. You do return a different creature from my discard pile to my hand. Play Witch of the Dawn. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Oh well. Screwed up the turn. Kill Diplomatic Gung. I needed another untamed creature.
Logos.
I forgot I needed another untamed creature.
Oh.
I would have gotten to check there. That's sad.
Sorry. Static Charge. Oldie God. Armadrone. Final Analysis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass turn.
Logos. Discard Science. Play Seaborg. P.I. Sweven. Bilgewarden to raise the tide. That's not the match we're on. That's the match we're on. End of turn. Kill Bilgewarden. Draw 3.
Console Primus.
It's if the tide is high, discard a random card.
Take the tide. Decadence. Exalt. Ready. Reap. Move.
Yep. Tom, you need to go irrigate.
Yeah. Take control. He's now mine, right?
And Saurian.
And sorry.
Is not Logos. Is no longer Logos, is Saurian.
Correct. Reap. Laphosaurus, Medicus Lacus, draw 2, shed a chain. Draw 1, shed a chain. Sorry.
Draw to 6?
Draw to 5.
Oh.
That's why I corrected myself.
Logos. Reap. Kill P.I. Sweven. Raise the tide.
Oops.
Phase shift. Trojan Sauropod. Final analysis. Draw 1.
Draw 3.
Then play Mind Bullets. Check with 6. Draw 4. Pass turn.
I don't know what to do. Take a nap, I think. I'm getting whooped up on. I don't know how to play anymore. Getting bad. I don't know. Bad combos or something. Not bad combos, it's just me. Use this, see if I get hammered or not. I don't know how this combo works here. This is return up to 2 friendly creatures and each upgrade to them. Use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature. Static collection array. After a creature reaps, exalted. Good fun. Good fun. I don't know. I don't know what to do, Clay. I'm not playing so good lately. I think I won 1 game last week, the very first one.
That's exhausted. Hasn't had a chance to ready. Because I just gave it to you.
Okay.
It swings back and forth.
I'll take the tide. Submersive Principle. Discard Mecha Buoy.
You were at 4?
Yeah.
Why take the tide? Why not just make both of us lose one so I'm off check?
Because I wanted you to lose a lot.
Okay.
And I can't get to check anyway. Howling Pit. I'd rather keep you closer or further away from check next turn.
I'd play the Mechabooey against this deck, Tom. Not trying
Is
to
that
tell
not-
you what to do.
Isn't that the one with...
No, this isn't the Tide Warp deck. This is the Diaz is the Tide Warp deck.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the Tide
Yeah,
Warp.
no,
Mecha Buoy. I thought
this
that was
does
the
not
one.
have like anything to raise the tide to speak of. Watch, I'm gonna draw it all now and make you mad at me, but
I thought that was the one with Tide Warp.
it's got the Australis Seaborg, which just died. It's got, I don't know what Eclectic Ambrosius does. Carpe Venum is no. Nothing in Saurian to raise the tide.
I was confused. I thought it
Yeah.
was the Tide Warp one.
No, there's literally one card in the deck that will raise the tide, and that's Australis Seaborg.
Okay.
So,
All right. Phase Shift for him. He's a capture. I will draw 3 because I have Howling Pit and still Shed a Chain.
Saurian. Play Paraguardian. Play Brocconalia. Gain 1. Capture onto Paraguardian. Ready. End a turn. Kill Senator Quintina with Fangtooth. Draw 2.
I gain 1 from Mecha Buoy.
Yep. Oh, there's 4 on this.
And what does that say?
A friendly creature captures 1. At the start of each player's turn, if that player controls 4 or more creatures with amber on them, move each amber from Brocconalia to that player's pool.
With 4 of them.
4 different creatures with amber on them. I am not sure I should have played that in this deck, but I really wanted that pip.
Apparently.
Because I'm kind of out of tricks after playing all the cool Untamed stuff. This deck could really use a... Oh, I guess it does have one. I was going to say, it could use a Mollymawk to get rid of the Fangtooth.
Logos. Discard Submissive Principle. Zinzik.
Wait, you already had the Howling Pit out, right? So I should have one more in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Trojan.
Non-creatures. Creatures. Those get put into play ready. In whatever order you deem. Then I add Assert Dominance, Information Exchange, and Forgive or Forget. And I will draw 4. 3, 4.
I'll draw. I'm at 4. Should be at 5, 6, 7.
with 5 here, there are 5 there. Okay, so... Okay. You're at 9? Or 8 in hand, right?
7.
So this is +2, and that's +1, so your normal hand size is 9. Minus the 1 for the chains.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Minus 1 for the chains, so you should have 1 more card in hand.
Okay.
He's got 7. Change that. Logos. Reap with Vespelon Theorist. Say Saurian. Is Saurian, so I gain 1. Archive it. Play Information Exchange to steal 1. Play Forgive or Forget to archive 2 cards of different types. I'm going to archive Sensor Philo and Trojan Sauropod. Honors Kesis, forward to key at +7, reduced by 1 for each card, so it would be +4. I don't have it. Because I played 3 cards, counting this one. Okay, that's my turn. I will check with 8. I will ready. End of turn, kill Bumblebird, so I draw 3. And you gain 1. Wait, how did you forge?
I had 6.
Your keys cost 7. Oh, you would have forged with that
With
from
that.
Mechbuoy. Because of Faust.
Because of Faust.
Yep.
Okay. Logos. Submersive Principle.
Drew right back into it.
Yes. Phase Shift. Static collection array. Reap. I'm at 5, so I'll draw 3 and shut a chain.
Okay. This turn would have been a lot better if you hadn't taken me off a check. Saurian, pick up the archive. Play Carpe Venum to exalt Zenzi. Play Trojan Sauropod. Play Paraguardian. Play Sensor Philo to deal 5 damage because it has Amber on it. So he'll take 3, right? Yeah. Play Ankleo Formation to give Eclectic Ambrosius Skirmish and Exalt. To give each friendly creature gains Skirmish. Oh, it's choose one. So exalt a friendly creature, everything has Skirmish. Play Ankleo Formation to exalt Paraguardian. Everything now has Skirmish. Oh, exalt the Sensor Philo. Reap. Reap. I will exalt to ward the Theorist. Reap. Put an ignorance counter on Zenzi. Its text box is now considered blank. Then I'm going to ostracize to purge Zenzi. End of turn. Fangtooth will hit Vespelon. So knock the ward off. I'll draw 1 and then shuffle and draw 3 more. Checking with 10.
You win because you have the bigger Saurian board. Because there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm going to check for my second key, not my third.
Yeah, but I play my stuff, you capture all my amber, you forge your second key next turn. Or your third key next turn. Nothing I can do. It's inevitable. It's 1 turn away. Once you get a board in this set, it's done. I had the card that lets you capture amber, and then whoever has amber on it captures. And because you just did that, it screwed me. It's the same thing with the board wipes that lets you board wipe, but if you have more creatures, you get to draw more cards than me. It's the same theory. if you're ahead, this set lets you stay ahead.
Yeah, there's no tempo shift.
No, it's what it is. Even with the capture stuff.
Okay, I am on Diaz, and you are on Dinky. Everything so far is 1-1. If Diaz wins this, basically if I win again, everything's 1-1.
The way I'm playing, you get your board out, you win. I can't get a board out for some reason. I have no clue what I'm doing wrong.
Kind of like playing on the Crucible. I had my league match on the Crucible this week, and I read Discombobulator 3 times, and then they went to 6, and I decided to call a house that was going to steal an Amber and Discombobulator. Play mistake that I never would have made in person. That was the end of that match, because I couldn't concentrate anymore. Heads. I'll keep.
I have to keep.
Chronophage. Go.
Make it so, Star Alliance. Freaking kidding me. Teresa, draw 2, pass turn.
Star Alliance. Kirker. Blaster. Go. Draw 2.
Officer's Blaster, Officer's Blaster, Light of the Archon.
So it's a 6-10. It's a 10-3.
Kill Kirker.
Take 5.
Play a gun. Draw 4.
Logos. Information exchange to steal 1. Theory or conjecture. How many are in here? 1, 2. 2 out of, let's see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 in 27 is what? 4, less than 4%?
I don't know what you're reaching for.
I'm reaching, so if I play the top card of my deck, and it is a Logos creature. Wait, no, that still doesn't, never mind. Yeah, if it's a Logos creature, I can kill that. If it's not a Logos creature, I lose. Do I make you call Star Alliance again and just kill it and go about my turn creating for the long game? Nah. We gotta roll the dice sometimes. Playing the top card. Damn it. Okay. I will then play Phase Shift, play Hadroth's Wall. And Chronophage is going to kill Diplomatic Gung.
Hydros Wall gives him what? Power and armor?
Plus 2 power. No armor, so it's at 7 power currently. I will draw 4.
So he'll trade there.
We'll take 4 damage. So we'll still be alive. Who has 10 power will take 4 damage because it has 3 armor.
So he's got 1 health left.
Yep. And I should have played the Staunch Knight on the other side. That's okay.
Pass turn.
Okay, so Sanctum, play Marshal Ewer, raise the tide. Grand Melee, kill that. That's why I was digging for the Logos creature earlier, was because if I'd hit the Logos creature and could
Phase
play
shift.
it next to it,
You could have phase shifted.
I could have
in
phase
there.
shifted in the Grand Melee and killed both of them. And reap. Draw 2.
Molly Mock. Kill Hadroth's Old Patty. The Fittest. And draw 3.
Star Alliance. Can put Teresa on Marshal Ewer. Play Book. Reap with Marshal Ewer. Ready. Draw 3. This deck needs some archiving real bad. I really should have archived the top 2 with that. His hand is not good.
Untamed. Keyfrog. Blossom Drake.
Makes them all blank. And has 5 power currently.
Old Patty's gonna swing at King Can. Molly Mock's gonna kill King Can, taking 2. Draw 2, pass turn.
Logos. Information exchange to steal 1. Wish he hadn't killed King Can because that would have been steal 2 right there. Play Binary Moray. Play Hydra Cataloger. Marshal Ewer is going to fight and kill the Keyfrog.
Why is that?
Maybe played as an upgrade. This creature may be used as if it belongs to either of its neighbors' houses. I'm in a Logos turn.
Gotcha.
We'll ready, check with 6, and draw 3.
Discard Kerwallop.
I think the reason I had such a good time with that deck is I didn't draw shadows.
Yeah. Blatant Thievery.
Who are you making mad? Making him mad.
Cement Shoes here. Walk the Plank. And Little Niff is Omega.
Sanctum. Golgotha. Staunch Knight is going to fight and kill the Blossom Drake, taking 4.
Uh, 6. He gets +1 power for each.
Yeah, taking 4 because he has
Oh.
2 armor.
Gotcha. Armor.
Yep. Play Bring Low to capture all but 5 of your opponent's amber among any number of friendly creatures. Play Taxing Journey. Capture. Marshall, you are going to fight Little Neff.
What does that do?
Just gets rid of his enrage and raises the tide.
Gotcha.
So, at the moment, nothing other than get rid of the enrage. Already, draw 3, pass turn.
Untamed. Take the Tide. Submersive Principle.
You should archive the top card. I could not find Keyforge on the new Twitch Choose a Game, Ramses. Really sucked. The interface for Streamlabs would not allow me to select Keyforge. It was not very nice. Oh, right. Fight, steal 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reap. Draw none, shed a chain.
Okay. Star Alliance. Play CR Officer Hawkins in game 2. Yeah, I think in Twitch's new updated interface, they don't have Keyforge listed yet. I know somebody on Reddit started a petition. I definitely recommend going and voting on that petition, if at all possible. Because it would be nice to just have Keyforge as a category. Oh, Binary Moray is exhausted because you took the turn. Or took the tide. Play Rocketeer Triska. I'm going to take the Tide.
Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. 800 bajillion things. This is what happens when you have a play mistake. Now my turn is shot. Archive the top card. So what I should have done is played the Operative Espeon and then raised the Tide. It should be like this, because then I could have got an extra use out of a creature for something I was already going to raise the Tide for. But now I have to do like extra stupid shenanigans. So I'm going to play Diplomatic Gung. On play, I'm going to make Staunch Knight Star Alliance. Staunch Knight is going to fight Little Nif as elusive. Going to Reap with Diplomatic Gung, making Lord Golgotha Star Alliance. Lord Golgotha is going to fight Little Nif, dealing 3 damage to each neighbor. I will play Operative Espeon. Hand book into a Logos turn. So I will play Bilge Warden, which has a capture on it. I will capture onto the Moray. And you raise the Tide, you get to archive a card. And then I will think twice. It's an action card, right? Yep. Isn't there just an action card in here that says raise the Tide? Theory or conjecture to archive the top 2. Okay. That's my turn. I will check with 6. Ready up. Shed a chain. And draw 5.
And once again, you got a board. Technobabble here. Columnist Chapman here. Officer's Blaster. Oh, I meant to pick this up.
Yep.
Lay of the Land. Doesn't matter. Draw 1. Agent. Draw 2 more. Shed a chain. Whiff.
Forge. Star Alliance. Pick up archive. Reap. Unstun. You took the Tide, so that should be like that. Gonna raise the Tide. Archive the top. Operative Espeon will allow me to use a creature. So I'm going to Binary Moray would ready. That's there. I don't want to do that because I have Book of LAQ. So I'm just gonna reap with Lord Gold Goth. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Play Triska. Lieutenant Volmart comes in ready. Universal Translator on Lieutenant Volmart. Good. Reap. Reap with the Staunch Knight. Book, which has a 100% chance to hit. So now Sanctum turn. Strange Ordination. Hammergram to stun and deal 3 damage. Ready, Shadow Chain, draw 2. Checking with 8.
It's gonna set you up, but I gotta infighting to board wipe as much as I can.
Okay.
But it's not gonna kill.
3 dead. 2 dead. 2. 2 dead. Dead. Nothing.
Perfect for your cleansing wave. Persistence hunting for Sanctum. Draw 3.
Forge. Sanctum, pick up the archive. Sir Beaver, play Cleansing Wave for 5.
Not sure why I'm here.
Rough string of games. You are an Admiral. I'm on Dinky.
Never play the set again. Once we're done with this, I will be giving my decks away. set is maddening. Tails.
Tails. It's every single flip tonight. Whoever calls it gets it. I'm gonna mulligan this.
Don't like it. I don't know. Doesn't help that I'm playing like crap.
Well, I honestly, truly think that part of this set is you don't have the initiative ever. Like, whoever has the initiative has the initiative. You can't change the course of a game. Dark Tidings is right. It's like a ship with no rudder. You just can't steer it. If you're losing, you're losing. If you're in control, you're in control. You just got to sit there and watch your opponent play their game.
Seems to be the case.
Drives me crazy too. I think there are some fun Dark Tidings decks out there. I think there are a lot of Dark Tidings decks that are fun if you're playing them, but not fun for the other person sitting across from you. Untamed. Chelonia, Mollymock, discard infighting. Draw 4. And this is a collection of decks that we have, one that can just raise the tide whenever it wants, and everything else has to take chains, but there's a ton of freaking tide cards in all these decks that matter.
Yeah. Star Alliance. Zap Chelonia. Draw 1 past turn.
Star Alliance. Technobabble to stun the Venator Altum. Officer's Blaster. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Unstun. Lapras. Corson. Senator. Capturing here. Spoils of battle.
Oh, you can capture this wherever you want.
There.
On the taunt guy? Okay.
Oh no. There. Draw 4.
Cool. Shadows. Play 2 Walk the Planks to steal 2. Play Blatant Thievery to make your Senator Quintina very angry at me. Wait, move all amber from that creature to your pool. Draw 3.
Logos. Take the tide. Submersive Principle. Static Charge. Oldie God. Discard Final Analysis. Draw 3.
Star Alliance. Play Teresa. Play Lay of the Land. The top 3. Draw. Mollymawk is going to fight and kill the Lapisaurus before fight Exalt. Takes 4.
How's it killing it?
It's 7
Officer's
power.
Blaster.
Yep. Draw 1. Oh, Teresa came in not ready because not an upgrade. Now ready. Sorry, I'm not sweating it all out like I normally am.
Yeah. Only got to go one way out.
Okay.
Saurian. Decadence. Move that there. Cornison gonna kill there. Taking 2. Console Primus. Reap. Exalting. Reap. Exalting. Draw 2, shed a chain.
Untamed. Play Youngest Bear. Mollymawk is going to trade with Senator Quintina. Or not Senator Quint. Trade with Cornus and Octavia. Sorry. There. That goes there. Goes there. Officer's Blaster. Play Old Patty. Play the Fittest. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Star Alliance. No. Logos. Zenzik. Armadrone. Old God's gonna run there.
Reaping puts you in check.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be...
And you have the board right now.
I'm gonna be anyway.
Okay.
I'll reap anyway. Mecha Buoy. Draw 3, shed my chain.
Hey, Star Alliance.
I have to exalt him. That was part of the...
Oh. You can take it back if you want.
Okay.
I just... Play and make it so. Star Alliance. It's a Keyforge.
Make it so.
Officer's Blaster. Check with 6. Draw 2. Most likely Star Alliance cards.
Start of my turn. Gain 1.
And forge for 6.
Saurian. Pterodactyl. Console. Reap.
You gain 1. And then it exalts and you move in the same timing window. So you could exalt and then move if you wanted.
No. I'm gonna leave
I was just saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that there. And I'm gonna move this one to there.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna reap here. And exalt. Then I'm going to reap and exalt. Enlist Numeri. Move him here. That's the one that takes.
Yep.
And he's become Saurian.
Yep. Why not put it on this end? If you don't
Because
mind my
he's gotta
asking.
be centered.
Oh, right, because you're centering Zenzi.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was already
Yeah.
here and started in there. Then I'm going to reap.
And exalt.
And exalt. And draw 4.
5, 6.
Oh, yep.
I'm going to forge. How much amber do you got over there? 7?
7.
Okay. You can call shadows. I will cement shoes. Wait, hold on. Is there anything? Nope. I'm gonna cement shoes. The console Primus. Deal it 2 damage.
This
That
one?
Yep. The one with amber on it. Play Hornswoggle, which does nothing. Play Ring of Invisibility. Then play Little Niff. Ready, I will draw 4. Pass turn.
Start of my turn. Gain 1.
And then forge for 6. Just as a way of saying, hey, that's...
That's your Saurian.
Yep, there we go. Cover the house with it.
What does Ring do that makes him elusive and skirmish?
Yes, elusive and skirmish.
All right. I think I set you up pretty decent without it, so I have to...
What?
No, I'm saying I...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reaps in Saurian.
No, I know. I'm saying if you have one board wave, I set you up for 2 keys with the 5 reaps if I don't.
Right, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you win, I lose. So,
Yeah. Reap. Exalt. Reap.
I can't believe you don't have a Saurian card in that entire hand of yours.
I have 1. Exalt. Unstun.
It's just a neighbor.
Yeah. Reap. Exalt.
That should go on the bear, not in your pool.
Exalt. Reap. Exalt. Move. Reap. Exalt. Move. The problem is it throws my barrier off because I couldn't. In order to get to check, I couldn't fight. I had to kill 2 people. But I think this is more important. Play Medicus Lacus. It's more important than not drawing up.
Is it?
Because if I discard him, I draw 1 card. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've only got 1 Saurian card left in this whole deck. Odds of me drawing it, slim to yeah right.
I was just... Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
I thought I was at 10, but I was at 11.
Okay. Alrighty. Star Alliance. Play Agent Septia. Take the Tide. Play Lieutenant Volmart. Light of the Archons on Agent Septia. Shit Chain. Draw 2. Oh, I played Infighting earlier, huh? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. I did. And it did jack and squat because it was my first turn. That would have been nice.
Okay, Star Alliance.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Zap. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5. Unity or Discord to reap here. Exalt. Move. Discard. Columnist Chapman. Can. CRX there for 2. Take the Tide. Drawing 6, 7.
How
6.
7? 6.
6.
Yeah, you win. You went to 11. Could have stopped 10. Can't stop 11.
Hysteria. Gateway.
Yeah, but
It's like,
these decks don't possess those. That's
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I do think that soft removal's probably pretty good against a lot of Dark Tidings decks. I don't necessarily think it's the answer, but I mean, a win's a win, right?
yeah.
Who cares if there's a card out there that can negate that win? It wasn't played, so you still won. Okay. Diaz, Ophelia. This is a play and win. Playing in.
I gotta pee. I gotta pee in it. Oh, I got stiff sitting that long. Made a long time without peeing. Oh, Campbell.
I made a big play mistake that game. I thought he only had 0 keys. So when he was in check to forge for his second key, I didn't play the Lieutenant Volmart then because I was hoping to tax. And then by the time I noticed, it was too late. Not sure if that would have changed the outcome of the game. Something that I think Tom should have done that he didn't do is I would have run Senator Quintina into something a long time before that to off it. There were a couple turns earlier that I think killing the Quintina there would have been the optimal play, because then you still have your console Primuses and you can funnel all that amber across the board and then run Quintina into something. and that would have netted him a lot more amber, a lot faster, I feel. You know, he was playing around what was in my hand, and that worked pretty well, but lesson from tonight is pay attention to how many keys your opponent has.
Would you have discarded final analysis when I did?
Yeah. I was saying I would have killed Quintina a lot earlier. I would have run Quintina into one of my creatures.
I almost did.
Because you had enough console primuses and enough board presence that you could have funneled all that Exalted Amber onto me and then run Quintina into something.
The reason I didn't was because I wanted the amber to generate.
Right. I just think you would have got there a lot sooner. I was saying I made a huge mistake that game because I had Volmart in hand when you were in check for your second key.
Yeah.
And I didn't play Volmart because I thought you were in check for your first key.
Oh.
Because, so I was holding it going, I'm going to tax you a bunch for your second key. And I never, that was your second key forged. And I was like, well,
Crap.
Now I have to hold on to this Walmart in my hand for the rest of the game until you get into check for your third key. And that last turn there, I had the Submersive Principle in hand, but you went to 11. Submersive Principle doesn't do anything at 11. It has to be 10.
10, yeah. For 5.
So,
for half.
Yep.
Rounded down.
To stop the forge. And I didn't see the Mollymawk forever. The Mollymawk that game would have been really good to have, because could have got rid of that stupid mecha buoy that forged you a key all by itself. And I mean, that was just a, one of those matchups where I don't think the outcome changes no matter what order I play those cards in. I think it just takes longer.
Well, the moral of that story was I had 4 dinosaurs by turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to that same
well,
thing. Tails.
And you were playing the deck that had all the board wipes.
Yeah.
Because that's the deck. That was the deck with all the board wipes. That has Grand Alliance Council and
I discarded both.
Final Analysis.
And I discarded both.
And I think that one has Final Analysis, right? I don't think it's this one.
Yeah, this one has Final Analysis.
Yeah. Sure, I'll keep this. Why not? Telling you, you get that Deepwater Gruin and that Witch of the Dawn and that Ritual Life Out. That deck can do some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But you have to have chonkers.
Chonkers.
What? No, that's not from the top. That's from your discard pile. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not keeping then. I thought that was the archive.
The theory or conjecture? Yeah. That's why I was like, what are you? That's not.
I was trying to build a second hand because I was like, this is not that kind of hand to keep. I thought the top looked weird.
I think Forgive or Forget is overall a better card than Theory or Conjecture.
It's done me nothing this whole time because I've gotten it too early.
Right. I'm just saying, like, in a lot of circumstances, I would rather be able to bring back my key cards than or purge something, because that purge is underrated too.
Yeah. If you could get it where you've got the, what's the one where you get the 4 amber and pull out and archive 2 cards? Archon's
Callback?
No,
No.
that's the draw 5.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You get to what? You get to 5 cards.
You get 4 pips, and you get to archive 2 random cards. It's Alpha.
Eureka. 3 pips. You get 3 amber.
3.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say. This is about how that's going.
Star Alliance. Lieutenant Kirker. Rocketeer Triska. Rocketeer Triska. Draw 3.
Saurian. Double.
Ankylo format. Floop has triple skirmish right now.
And Carpa Venom to...
The Rocketeers.
Yep.
Okay.
Draw 3.
Logos. Tide Warp. Information exchange to steal 1. Theory or conjecture to archive the top 2. Draw 3. Pass turn.
And he has what? Hazardous 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Alright. We will do this then. Ritual of Life. Fangtooth. Discard Mookling. Way of the Pixie to Reap for 2. Draw 4. End of my turn, I blew up my own flume.
Hey, I know that play. I did it a little bit ago.
Yep.
Okay. Beginning of my turn, I raise the tide from Tide Warp. Oh, sorry, guys. That's the match we're on. Pick up Call Sanctum, pick up my archive. Play Strange Ordination. Herbivore. Marshall Ewer. Bring low for the pip. Discard Grand Melee. 2 Reaps. Check with 8. Draw 3.
Untamed. Bumblebird. Ritual of Life. Kill him. Bring back Mookling. Play Mookling. Draw 1. End of my turn. Kill Sir Beaver.
Forge for 6. Mookling gets +6. Tag goes to you. Star Alliance. Officer Hawkins for 1. Walmart. Kincan. Teresa onto Ewer. Reap. Oh. Reap. 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 Check with 7. Draw 4.
Mookling's out.
So?
Oh, he's not a...
No, he just gets power.
What a waste of life.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What a waste of life.
If he did that and major keys cost like the regular one, he'd be he'd be a good card. He wouldn't even be an overpowered card. It'd just be a good card. You know?
Logos. No. You have a Logos card out.
Oh, okay. Matches no cards. Okay. For some reason, I always think it's creatures.
Bilge Warden.
I get the Tide.
Australis. Mind Bullets for 3.
They're all dead. Who are you going to kill with Fangtooth? Not him. So,
Him.
okay, 1 and 3. This dies. Getting my turn. Sanctum. Cleansing Wave for 5. Staunch Knight. Gorm. Taxing Journey. Capture. Reap. Check with 8. Draw 4. I think this is the best deck in the pod. Because that was just stupid. That game, in case anybody's wondering, is what Dark Tidings Sealed is, in my opinion. Could you have stopped if I'd stopped at 6? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I had Faust.
Oh, okay. Doesn't have a board wipe, but it's something. Okay. Diaz, so 2 2-1s, 2 1-2s. So Diaz advances and Fair Trade advances. You called it, Tom. Tom was saying before the stream that Evil Twin deck's not good.
Nope. It was terrible.
You know what was fun? Playing that Omnipus deck last week. We both had fun.
Yep. Getting those out were fun.
This is already making me miss Mass Mutations, Tom. I was complaining about that set for the entire tournament.
It's making me miss Minecraft.
You should stream Minecraft one day.
Terrible.
Then they could see us really argue about stuff. We'd both be calling our wives. He TNT'd my house. Okay, so
good fun. Sorta.
3, 6. We're up to 12. Out of, what is this, pod number 5? So 20? That's way too many advancing.
Feels like it.
I think, personally, I think we got a bunch of junk advancing. Yeah. Next week's pod, I haven't looked at all. I've got my 2. Did you look at your 2 for next week's pod?
No, I didn't.
Did you bring them?
No, I didn't.
Let's see. Abandoned Ship, Brain Drain, Sleep with the Fishes, Wrath or Ruin, Call of the Void, Sink or Swim. What is the storm? What is this deck? Bubbles, Felucanth, Double Seeker Needle, Triple Seeker Needle. Okay.
Fun.
That's one of them. That looks like a good deck. Who we got in here? This is the other one. I remember this deck. This deck's bad. This has double Orpheal.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got 4.
Ugh.
It does have a Urian and double Larry of the Lake, but like it's got triple Ostracize and triple Wave the Pixie
Jeez.
and 2 Instruments of Silence. It is. I remember this deck now. This deck was like awful to play.
Too many bad cards in it.
And it has Cerarium.
I don't know what that one does.
Cerarium's the weakest creature can't reap.
Oh.
Yeah, this deck was... I remember we thought this would be okay to... Oh, yeah, that's right. It has 2 crushing charges and, like, no creatures that are over 4 power. It's got, like, a Cornus and Octavia and a Quintina. They're, like, the only ones that are over 4 power. So the board wipes are bad.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's...
Well, this one has the double Jackie Tar. Jackie Tar's pretty good if you can keep them alive with the High Tide. Because 6 damage while you're getting pips is pretty good.
Guess how many Amber Pips this deck has, Tom?
How
Just
many?
just throw it out there. Throw out a number.
9.
A number that you think is really low.
Oh, really low?
Yeah.
7 or 8, probably low.
3.
Whoa.
This has 3 Amber Pips in it.
Jeez.
Spoils of Battle, Cerarium, and Beach Day. Just going through again because I can't believe my own eyes.
This one only has
Yep.
8, but it's got a couple draw icons.
3, one of them on an artifact.
Oof, that one might get wrecked. I haven't looked at mine yet.
Okay, this has Sleep with the Fishes and Storm Surge, right? It's got a Hookmaster, Sink or Swim, Velucanth. Okay, so this could be pretty good because it's got a lot of like destruction in it. I think if this deck gets the board, it wins though, because it has so many creatures.
Well, that's the hard thing about this is you get the board, you're done.
But yeah, I haven't looked at yours.
I haven't looked at mine either. I'll look tonight, but I didn't have time
Yeah.
today. I was in Boise.
But there, yeah. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, the games will start getting a little tighter. I felt like when we were opening, I was just losing all the time. That's what it felt like to me. I didn't go back and count, but it just didn't feel good at all. And now that we're in groups, it feels like you're winning like 1 or 2 games a night.
If that, yeah.
And
1 tonight, 1 last week. It's terrible.
yeah.
So if we're at
And,
12
and
decks,
we're really trying to make it entertaining, guys. We really are. It's just when you're sitting losing all night, sometimes that gets harder. And I'm trying not to be like down on it like completely. Like we all have rough patches overall. We aren't even halfway and we're at 12 decks. We might have to have, I don't know. We'll see what they announce. We might only make it through the groups before the next set comes out. To be quite
you
honest, I'm okay.
have you kept what's going 3-0? And nothing's gone 3-0 except for 1 deck, I believe, right?
I think we had 2 3-0s.
Okay.
Most everything else has dropped like its last game. Because like Herder last week dropped its last game to Watcher.
Okay.
That's what made Watcher advance. My Evil Twin, I think, went 3-0.
Okay.
And I think... No, the SAS deck dropped.
Yeah.
The high SAS deck dropped. I don't remember. Oh, this one. This was... It wasn't the Evil Twin, it was this one. This was that... This is that triple blatant thievery deck. Remember that? Where
All the steel.
And with all the stupid unfathomable stuff with 2 bubbles, abandoned ship, tidal wave, Volucanth.
Yeah.
It was drop an unfathomable board and just watch yourself lose because it has chronophage too.
Yeah.
That's the one that went 3-0. We haven't had very many 3. We had a lot of 2-1s.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's... What did I do here? Oh, I just missed that card. So yeah, it's getting interesting. I will say, I do like the chase cards in Dark Tidings. I think that the Dark Discovery's fun. I think the Omnipus is fun. I think the Groundbreaking Discovery is fun. I will say this about the set, in my opinion. I haven't played it. I haven't played as often in competitive as other people have, or in-person competitive. Haven't been playing in any of the big online tournaments. But this set, to me, feels like they took the scale and went competitive, fun. And they put Dark Tidings here. For whoever's in control of the game.
Yeah.
If you're not in control of the game, it feels like you're here. Because playing against an unfathomable deck, you're like...
You're watching.
Yeah, you're watching them play.
Yep.
But if you're the one playing the unfathomable deck, you're like, I'm doing all sorts of crazy hijinks in Keyforge. This is kind of fun. And then you look in your opponent's dead soulless eyes and you're like, okay, maybe it's not so fun.
Well, if you get that board out like that and you don't have something, but even if you had a final analysis...
Well, and it's like that last game. Like, I knew the deck list, or the game you won. I knew the deck list well enough for that deck I was playing. I was like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, I knew I was drawn dead the entire game, so I was just like, I'm just going to watch Tom win this game.
Well, even if you drew a final analysis, I had so many guys out, what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm drawing probably half those guys back because I'm drawing so many freaking cards. So...
Yeah, and that's the thing about, like, that's why I did final analysis when I did, was because I needed to get to that amber control. I didn't care about my board anymore.
Yeah.
That is an interesting final analysis deck. It's almost as good as NS Ibaka, because NS Ibaka actually, like, the unfathomable in it is good and all, but what wins this deck games, what really wins it games, is that. Plus that.
Oh, yeah. Dead Man's Chest.
Because then final analysis turns into draw 6, gain 4 amber.
Yeah, you didn't even need that on me. You got so
No.
far ahead, you didn't even need it.
But this deck is crazy. This is my favorite Dark Tidings deck. And it is not fun for people to play against. I played it in League when we got to pick our Dark Tidings deck. I should not have done that. I apologize to my League mates. That was not nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Go to YouTube, watch us there.
Yeah, we appreciate you. It was a pretty quick stream tonight. We'll be back next week with some more Dark Tidings stuff. We might take a break. during September and do some other stuff. Just because I know it's wearing on both me and Tom to get through this tournament, so we might run some Gladiator stuff, or even just play a couple sealed games that aren't of Dark Tidings. It's Keyforge. It's all about discovery and finding cool stuff and being awesome.
Yeah.
And sometimes a lot of times when you're playing Dark Tidings, it doesn't feel like you're being awesome. It feels like you're just being beat over the head.
Rough.
We appreciate you all. Thank you
you.
so much for watching. You're the reason we do this. So go check out our YouTube. Maybe give us a subscribe on there. We're trying to get that rolling a little more. And yeah, if you want some content from us, just let us know. We'll
If you want something
look into
specific.
it. Yeah. We will gladly do that.
We'll do like a drunk game. Drinking contest.
There we go. Take a shot every time you would have reaped with a creature, but that would have lost you with the game.
Let's do that. I think you guys should vote on that and keep Clay honest and make him keep up. Have Clay keep up with me drinking.
Tom just wants to go 5-1 one of these nights because that'd be the fastest way to do it.
There you go.
So, thank you all. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And then, as Tom would say,
Wash your hands.
there we go.